There it is. Sun is to the left of me. I was trying to make sure. I was like, why's the lighting off? Sun is to the left. Yeah, man. Don't know. I'll see if I can prop the phone somewhere, but more of a sit down place. If anything, I'll walk back down the hill. I actually walked. I was all the way down there. It was straight staircases and hills for like 3, 4 blocks. She wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought. But I ain't did stairs since my last job in so long that I just tired, boy. Damn. I forgot what I got, man. Apple something. Apple something latte. Apple caramel or something like that. Bro, I forgot it because I had like butchered the name as I was saying it. I forgot already. Don't worry about it. I'm just chilling right now. We rocking the Aqua. Every night I be trying to do research before I go to sleep, man. I actually woke up went to sleep around midnight. Got up like 1 in the morning just coughing, just being sick. Took some cough syrup. I wasn't eating that great yesterday. As soon as I wrapped up the Dragon Quest live streams, fixed some things up, straight logistical stuff as always, and then from there ended up going to get some teriyaki. Like I ordered a bowl of teriyaki, and the dude ended up giving me a whole plate. So I don't know if he charged me for like the actual like full. Like I don't know. It seemed like a lot, but I don't know. He probably just looked out for me. That's a lot of food. I was like, I wanted a bowl specifically because I wasn't trying to eat that much, but had that and a whole bunch of Reese's. That was it, man. But it's Aqua today. It's apple something. I forget already. Apple something. I don't remember. I want to say caramel apple or apple caramel. Apple something. I gotta go back and check. It's probably on the menu though. But I don't know. But yeah. Um, yeah. It's begun, man. Oh my bad. Yeah. Let me make sure that's good. I don't know if my give me a second. Let me flip camera. Oh no. Interrupt the screen. Screen's a little dirty. I'll deal with that later. What's going on, man? What's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you dropping in. Thank you for entering the chat, hitting the like, whatever. I was feeling real sick this morning though. It was weird. Like I just yeah. It's crazy. How did you reverse it? How did you reverse it where what you're writing is on the left and not the right? That's kind of cool. Yeah, how do you do that? Let me know how you did that, man. That's crazy. Because it's like your name is on the right, correct? And you got the stuff going on the left. I don't know how that's working. You don't know? I don't know either. That's crazy. It basically looks like what you're writing is your name. That's wild. Hey, thanks for dropping in either way. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. No, I was feeling sick this morning. I was like, damn. And then got through, and then I was like, I feel a little better, but I didn't want to take no chances. Didn't want to risk nothing. So I had called out early. Because the thing is, we have a 5-hour window. We have 5 hours to call in. So I'm like, the guy, our supervisor dude, he goes, if you're not feeling up to it the day before, you might as well make that call at night. You might as well make it like, because you have 5 hours within your start time. So it was kind of, yeah, I don't know. I was feeling not, even this morning, I wasn't feeling that great physically. You know what I mean? I wasn't feeling that physically great. I felt less sick, but I didn't feel physically great. I don't know. It's probably like a level of fatigue that I'm not paying attention to, but that's why I was saying I'm happy I was able to get my body moving this morning at least. Start walking around, moving around a little bit. They say motion is medicine, so they say. And yeah, man, just going up, just walking uphill is normal for me. But on a day like this, where I'm just not feeling that great, I was like, damn, it ain't that bad. But it's that Aqua, yeah, buddy. Now I was gonna say too, yeah, the proximity to water on both sides, man. The plus out there. You know, plus out there. I was trying to see like how am I hearing everything, but when you're up here, man, you can hear the school down there, traffic behind me, lakeside over there. That's crazy. That's crazy how that works. I might be able to go all the way to the lakeside and walk from there. But my biggest worry when I stream is like losing what do you call this? Excuse me, losing connectivity. Give me a second. I probably needed a day like this. Everyone makes sacrifices to take care of payments, make some money, and then flip it, etc. Get them investments right, get them payments over, get the payments right, things like that. You know what I mean? So, but days like this, man, probably needed it. And the thing is, I didn't even know it was gonna be this bright and sunny. Which is a good thing because you need that energy exchange, man. So I want to just tap in on hit the check in real quick, see who's around. Anybody that's in the live chat, appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for dropping in general. Let me know what's going on with you, what's going on over there. Some people in different spots. Some people just checking things out. Some people doom scrolling, I should say. So I understand that. Ang925, is that right? What's going on, Ang? Yeah, what's going on, Barry? Yeah. How's it going, man? Appreciate you dropping in. Might go for a walk, but for now we're gonna post up. I just walked earlier. Walking around earlier, man. A second ago. Yeah. So I like Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's a pretty good show. I haven't seen it since like it's funny. It's crazy, man. I was thinking about this the other day too, but I haven't seen it since like 2014, 2015, maybe. I haven't like watched it. I haven't watched it in like a long time. I was thinking about it the other day. I don't know why I was thinking about it the other day. I think I was watching a clip. It was either a clip or like a posting about it or something. You're out in 2007. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't remember when it came out, but I do remember I watched a little bit back when it came out, and then later on, I had friends that watched it extensively. Like they watched it a lot. So I'd spend time at their house, and we would pretty much watch the whole show together. And then at some point, I was like, you know what, man, I gotta watch. I gotta get the DVDs. So I ended up getting the DVDs a long time ago. Got the whole because it's like 3 books or 3 scrolls. You know what I'm saying? It's like Book of Water, Earth, and then like was it Book of Water, Earth, and then Fire, pretty much. So it came out in '05. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy to think about. It was all the way back then. Yeah, I never finished or completed it back then, but it was like probably 5 or 10 years later from that, I ended up watching it, and it was a pretty good show. I never completed or fully watched the second one. I've seen like the first season. First season was pretty good, but I never completed it. But it was that one. That one was good too for what it was. It was a good show. The Legend of Korra, that one was good. They got a little more into the. You said it's really bad. it just got more into politics and stuff. So it was less fun. You know what I mean? It was less fun. It was more politics and other stuff. But people don't like that side of it. You say chorus balls. Damn. I get it though. You know, there's like concepts and other bullshit in there that people don't want to deal with. I can understand that, but at the same time, it was good for what it is. Could it have been better? Probably not. You know, I mean, maybe in some way, but then they would have been catering too much. See, the funny thing is, if you what's it called? If you like look at it in the sense of okay, they made it a little funnier or like less whatever, you wouldn't like it. And then also, yeah, you said Cora broke the Avatar cycle. I'm actually not mad at that. You know, I'm actually kind of not mad at that because it's like it's a soul it's a soul. You're putting all the pressure on one soul to save the whole world every generation, to monitor the whole world in every generation. It's a lot for one soul to bear, but it's like every other soul that played a part. It's like you guys could have just co-optively, the same way that like evil kind of co-optively took over the world at each generation or each iteration of the Avatar cycle. It's like the world could have came together and prevented it each time too, instead of relying on one specific individual. But I understand because the actual Avatar can is a multi-elemental individual, so I understand why that they would rely on this person. But again, it's the teamwork aspect, man. Things could have been preventative if not avoided in the first place. That's why the politics side of it was kind of like interesting that they put that in the show. Like for a cartoon, I was like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, don't worry about it, Aang. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to. That's what I say. I appreciate you dropping in. You don't have to subscribe. I'm not gonna say it's trash. I like it for what it is. You know, it's not. If it's not for me, it's not for me. That simple. You know, I don't. I don't. I try not to demand subscribes and likes, but I will say, you know, if you like the live stream, go ahead and hit the like. If you like the rest of the content, go ahead and sub. You know, I promote other people's channels a lot more. I go on other people's live streams. I'll tell them to hit the like button. I'll tell them to hit the sub. I don't try to hog tie anybody to it, but you know, push a little bit of a ask and engagement. You know, things like that. Yeah, man. Horror was interesting. I mean, I never finished it, like I said, but I think I know a bit enough about it to understand. Also, if we're being honest, man, she was kind of fighting. I don't want to say she was fighting tougher battles, but she did end up in like that different spirit realm where she had to deal with those spirits. So it's like she had to battle different things on a higher if not lower realm. So I don't know. I look at it that way too. It's like her. What do you expect her to do and say? You know? Yeah, it's crazy. It's a good show. I'm saying, guys, I appreciate anyone dropping in. I'm just chilling here, man. Chilling here till it's time to, you know, keeping everything back to some effortless kind of flow. Getting back to that, you know, getting back to the root of all of it. Matter of fact, I do want to go back down because I do want to. There's too many things reminding me of. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just get situated here. Nipsey Hussle, no. Rest in peace to Nipsey though. Rest in peace to Nipsey, man. Yeah, have you ever been in them spots? thinking it's supposed to be respectfully. You know, it's funny. My actual barber looks a whole lot like Nipsey. He's about my height, so he's like a shorter version of Nipsey, but he looks exactly like him, which is fucking crazy. Just minus the tattoos and like the braids. Well, actually, you know what? They both got braids. That's crazy. Never mind. Walking. I was kind of. So I was at a park a while ago. Shout out to you. It was in Nicholas and Andrade. My bad. Let me know if I'm saying that right. I'm actually gonna walk down to another park, but yeah. Yeah, I was. There was like a small park. It's like it's really just benches and a viewpoint because it's at the top of the hill. Andrade. Okay. Cool, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Thank you for that. I need to walk slower, realistically. I don't know. You probably weren't here earlier. I was just saying like. So pretty much, I felt sick in the morning, and this morning I was like, you know what, man. My supervisor had said a long time ago, if you feel sick or you don't feel up to it, you got 5 hours, a 5 hour window to call out. So if you start in the morning, make sure you call out like the day before, the night before, if you don't feel great. So I thought I was feeling okay. And then I woke up in the middle of the night, like coughing a lot. I was like, this is like, I don't know if I'm sick or if I'm just like I don't know what's going on. Took some cough syrup, started feeling a little better. Morning time, but physically, I just feel like worn out for some reason. I'm like, I don't know. My body was probably fighting off a sickness I didn't know I had, like a small one, like a small one, because I don't feel sick. I just had that one thing in the night that kind of freaked me out. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Why do I why do I feel so sick? So the viewpoint is more of the city. Um, I think if I went the other way, the other side would have had water. I was considering, I was like, maybe I'll do it on another live stream where I go the other way, walk towards the water. But my worry when I go on that side is that I might lose reception or like connectivity. So I don't know. I might have to try it next time. But this side ain't that bad. This side ain't that bad. My city is like it's a lot of nature in general, so it's gonna look like I'm walking in a park everywhere I go. It's kind of cool, you know. Yeah, these same staircases I'm walking down, I was walking up. What was that, 1, 2, so like 3.5, 4 blocks of just staircases and hills. That was a good little morning walk before grabbing the coffee, I guess. You know, gotta love that. Ah, let's see. Not play on or around. Yeah, we're getting closer to the park. I just don't know if the park has bathrooms. Therefore, I gotta hit the cut. Now, give me a second. All right, man, we back. That's one thing, man. If I leave a nature area like this, I know I'm gonna miss it. You know what I mean? I really want to move, but if I leave here, I'm gonna miss just being able to walk anywhere. For the most part, it's just really peaceful, and you just chill the fuck out and just piss anywhere you need to go. You know, What is your oyster here? Literally, I might have went the wrong way. Damn. All right, damn, I'm going the wrong way. But I should have been doing these earlier, if I'm being honest with you. A long time ago, I should have, when I was doing the auto joints, but here we are. We hit the Q&A, why not? Let's go, if you could visit. Go, where in the world would you like to visit? All right, give me a second. Because they're playing with me now. All right. We'll do it in the top right. Ready? Boom. Get it up there. Top right. I just minimize it a bit. Yeah, where in the world would you like to visit? Keeping it real simple. A lot of places I'd like to live. There's a lot of places I'd like to live, and in my mind, I think that I would want to live there, raise a family, kind of thing. But there ain't no telling what that would be like. Like, I understand everything here. You understand? I know everything here. I'm accustomed to this. Is that right or wrong? I couldn't tell you if that was right or wrong. I couldn't tell you if that's right or wrong. But for the meantime, just like with everything else, where would you like to visit? You know what I'm saying? To move all of your belongings and livelihood to a whole different area. That's one thing you got to think about. You got to put all things considered. But at the same time, I'm the type of person, when other people talk to me that way, I'm like, I ain't trying to do too much thinking. I'm going to just go for it. The more you think about some stuff, you don't do anything. You get bogged down in I was telling my friend about this, the analysis paralysis. Things get done when you overthink it. Some people overthink the logistics. I ain't mad at that. I'm wrong with like thinking shit out. But you comparing notes for things that you haven't even done. So it's like, it's goofy shit, but I get it. So that's kind of where I'm at mentally with all this. I say this to say, where would you like to go? Where would you like to visit? It says employee parking, but I don't understand what the job is here. Like, I'm not gonna flip cam, but I'm like, I be seeing these buildings and offices and stuff. Like, I see the construction people. This also might be like a power plant, or like some kind of I know like engineers come here, but it just confuses the hell out of me. All the times I've been here, your boy been up here chiefed up. You know what I'm saying? Coming down on the drinks, etc. Talking about it's time to re-up, and then I would also do the whole, let's go, because I'd be on audio, so I'd have the little whatever. Sometimes the headphones, not always, but the headphones, and I'd walk through, and okay, let's go re-up, let's get more of it. I'll walk down for another 50 to an hour minutes, 50 minutes to an hour. Excuse me, trying to get more to drink or something. Just being hella extra out. You know. But yeah, so the school's over here on that side, and I'm gonna sit on this side, just far away from everything. This is a good bench. They might have, if they have another one, I'm gonna go sit here. I don't want to be like in the way of everything. Let me double check. Let me just double check. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. It's like, I think a lot about places I might want to visit, and I visited a few. Things that I've taken notes on. Thinking I want to still live stateside, and I'm not mad at people living stateside, man. I think there's a lot of one. See, the thing about the internet is like, the internet sometimes is very how's it going? The internet is very. There's no benches on this side actually, so I'm gonna go back. What am I trying to tell you, bro? Internet is very similar to the city I'm in, where it's like people could hide behind a screen, You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't that, then it's like you got people that's what's the word I'm looking for? They're adamant about the things that they say, do, and believe. So I'm not mad at that. You know, I'm not mad at people that have the confidence for that. Give me a second. Where I draw the line is just the lack of conversation, man. Just conversation, communication. That's you know. So that's where we're at with this. Like I said, it used to be an audio joint. There it is. All right. So it used to be an audio joint, and then we switched it from audio to YouTube, pretty much. You know, at least I did. My bad. It's a one man show kind of thing. So and then to think like, what am I trying to say? Like, the conversation, the accountability of just speaking out loud, getting the feedback and the conversation from people, I welcome it. It's less about being right or wrong, man. Yeah, I haven't been here in hella long. I feel like last time I was here, there was more trees. Oh yeah, there was because they chopped us down. That's crazy. Yeah, because I was like, why am I seeing all this? But I was like, they chopped the trees down. Give me a second. Let me check on something. But yeah, I might pop back out here and there with some people, from a place of love, just say what's up. I was going to certain places. People thought I was showing up to check people's temperature. I was like, no, man, I'm around, and then I'm getting wind of certain things. Nothing serious, nothing too serious. Just want to check on stuff. People had missing items. I'll say that much. Want to make sure everyone got their items. That's one thing, man. You handing out gifts, you want to make sure everyone gets their gifts. That's all. Also, I will say, bro, I used to be real trash at gift giving. I'll be honest with you, because I would give away whatever I didn't want. If I was like on both sides of the extremes, where I'm like, if I'm not doing that, I'm just giving you the extreme, like expensive gift or something. Give me a second. I'll throw this away. Oh, I forgot the mic still attached. Boom, chop it up, walk back. But yeah, I never understood like whatever job that is that they're doing. I would love to have that job because you seem kind of isolated and away from everything. It's just a lot of pickup trucks and what do you call these? I don't want to say engineers because I feel like that's not right. Construction maybe, construction and engineer stuff. So I don't know. Obviously, I'm not certified in that. But yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Oh, I feel like yeah they should have put more tables on the side. But I guess this ain't bad because most people would come to the park with the families or babies or whatever. So that makes sense. But I like being on the trail. The thing about the trail is you only have benches. So the benches is like I can't prop my phone. I can't prop my backpack and phone up. I just want to sit down and chill, man. You know me. I'm a bench bum, man. That's all I be doing. Be bumming on them benches, bro. Just out there. You dig? So, matter of fact, I do feel bad now because I'm like, oh shit, man. Hold on. I hope they didn't leave because of me. That's what I'm saying. I wish we had like tables in different spots. Because if you're just like a lady by herself with your baby, or I don't know if that was her baby or she was babysitting. I couldn't tell. But and then you just like some random dude pops up just chilling at the bench. Like yeah, you're gonna leave. That instinct's gonna tell you like no, we're not giving anyone the chance to fuck around. So that's fair. I mean, I should have. I bet I should have went to the bench. I should have found another table. That's what I'm saying. We need more tables. I guess we don't. I'm trying to look around. I guess we don't, but it's like I just want it for myself. I can't see what that is. That's a bike rack. That's a bike rack in the background. could have propped up over here, man. That's all. That's all. That's my bad. That's my bad. I will say, man. I said it's an Aqua kind of day. Aqua kind of day. So I'm just gonna chit chat by myself. Like I said, I did the shroom shower just like this a long time ago. Chopped up by my lonesome. I mean, oh, hold on. Yep, we good. Hit the screen flip. There we go. Long time ago, so it's like it's nothing to me to do it like this. You know what I mean? And actually, is there a basketball court? There's a basketball court down the street. There's one up the street and there's one down the street. Funny enough, from here, from this exact location. All right, man. I don't know. The timer's going, so I think we're on. I think we're on. I think we going. I want to believe. I want to believe, man. I think we're going. All right. So yeah, it's funny because I was trying to double check Windows to see if the things would refresh either way, but yeah, I guess that's what I was going. Man, come on, that's what I was going for anyway. But yeah, I'm in a weird spot. I guess like I am kind of more in line with the air. See, it's funny. This is why I had to start pre-recording things because I be in certain spots, man. I be in certain areas. The day I can muster up enough power and strength to really power through and do more than 2 a weekend, we're gonna really get on track. We're gonna really get on track. And the way the energy is going this week, I swear, bro, you knock out a couple of what do you call this? Work days, recordings in between. You know what I'm saying? I don't get paid for a sick day for today, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. I tell you, man, it's gonna go underway. It's gonna get underway, like just the productivity and stuff. But anyway, the point I'm making is like all it takes is a couple of feet because being at that table and then having the planes go overhead, simply being it's not above me. It's like now it's kind of in front of me, like my line of sight. But that is enough to and this is what I worried about because I think last time I was here, I was trying to play something on my phone and I lost connection just simply on my phone, you know. But yeah, man, trying to gravitate and get back to them simple things, man. Simplified things. You know what I mean? Simple connections. More humane, more, in person, humane, human to human kind of thing. I've been kind of just in my zone by myself a lot. Like I feel like all of my connections now are to some degree. I don't know what the word is here. Give me a second, man. Damn. Got like sand and shit. All the connections of lately have been somewhat transactional. Like I'm just here to do this. And a lot of it is protecting my own energy. There's an amplified emotional aspect about myself that I try to I try to keep it protected because, you know, it isn't necessarily met with fairness or reciprocated. But that's all right. And that's all right. That's just not, that's all right. It's just starting to recognize a little more. It's like, if this is who you are, just be who you are. But I guess like for whatever reason, had me thinking that I needed to be reciprocated, if not understood. And you don't always get that from people. You can't expect people to be who you are. You know what I mean? I say this all the time to people. It's like people are sitting there tripping about relationships or just like friendships and stuff. I'm like, honestly, I think you're putting a ranking system, if not a how do I explain this? An expectation of what you would on yourself on someone else, and it just won't work that way because they've never been in your shoes for 24/7. So I think about that sometimes, man. My bad. Hey, whoever dropped in on the chat, man, just let me know how the connection is because I had to move sitting spots because I lost connection with all these planes overhead. But whoever's dropping in on me, whoever left me the like, I love you and appreciate you. Thank you for that, bruh. Whoever that is, whoever that may be, thank you for dropping in. But I'm trying to figure out my best connectivity spots in this area right here because oh shit, it's crazy too because the rain had just passed. I'm like looking at, I was trying to move around different seatings. I'm like, I ain't trying to be sitting in the. Some of the benches are a little still, kind of wet, and then also like it's just hella mud and dirt and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's going on, Lilith? going on, Lilith? What's up, man? It's clear for me right now. It's clear. Okay, cool. Thank you, your boy. Thank you, your boy. What's going on with the events, man? What you guys got going this week? Lilith, I missed the stream. I saw the notification. I opened Discord. I saw the red dot. I was like, what did I miss? I was like, damn. Either I was streaming or I was at work on that day that you what's it called? Defeated. Oh man, I got the smiley face. Got the smiley face. Yeah, you know, just trying to stay happy out there. I got the haircut too. I don't know. Damn, I did the stream yesterday, so I just needed to get a new haircut. It was about time. I was growing it out for like a month or a month and a half, and I was like, I need to cut my hair, man. Um, and then like I don't know if I told you guys, like I was talking to my barber. We had this little like a men's group kind of thing, and he was saying something. He went through something. I'll spare you the details. He went through something that involved his car. So because it went through something that involved his car, I was kind of letting him know, like, I know you're going through something where you're dealing with the court system right now, but just be thankful you're still alive, man. Like, I'm happy you're still here with us. And then, because he's dealing with that, I wanted to put some extra money in his pocket. So I added an extra tip after getting my haircut, because haircuts on the West Coast be a lot, man. But I added a lot on the tip. I made sure he got $100 in general. So I was like, I gotta make sure he take care of, because he takes care of a lot of community people. So I want to take care of him. You know that go. I appreciate it, Lilith. Thank you, thank you. I told my barber the other day too. I was like, I told him I appreciate what he does for me, because I was like, I'm so used to doing the hippie thing. Like, I'm just trying to always go natural and just overgrow it. You know what I mean? So I'm so used to just doing the hippie stuff. So it's nice to have a balance. And we're like, right now, you know me, I'm always outside living like a hippie, just trying to talk to some trees and birds and shit. And but it's nice to have the balance of like just being a little freshened up for the week. So free play Beyblade in Spokane tonight. Nice. 2 tournaments coming up. I think I snooped on the page and I saw that you guys were doing another team battle thing. If you guys are gonna be like the team battle capital, let me know. That's gonna be fire. The team battle capital in Spokane. Let's go. I cut my hair a few days ago too. Yeah, took too much off. Oh no. Oh, okay, yeah. You saying like it's damn near bald on the sides? I know that feeling, man. But it's interesting because like you'll be feeling like the wind, like between here and the ears, just like blowing, especially when it starts getting windier. Um, but yeah, I spent so many years just gonna cut is good. Gonna be in town for. Oh, you going to June's thing in Tacoma? Yeah, man. So it's him and CEO of Chalupas. I met. He was here from Portland, and he did like that small. I don't know if you saw that video I put out, but it's like a small it's like a short, but it was basically like a little get together, kind of just show people what's going on. Um, Trying to create a Tacoma scene, because there is already Tacoma people. I was like, hey man, let's just integrate everything. Let's get all these people together. Let's make sure that boom, it's happening. So June technically lives in Olympia, but I was like, bro, he's always ready to go. He's always ready to go. So I'm like, you probably seen it. Like June is always like, hey, who's available? Who's around? I can drive to you. Like he's always available to play. And I was like, he might as well be in charge of that. He might as well be the guy that's just in charge of making stuff happen, because he's on point with everything, man. So shout out to him. His channel is EUC Bros. EUC Bros. He left me a comment on one of the tournament videos I had did. So shout out to him. You know what I mean? Oh, it's a lot of dogs. Oh, but yeah. Can you send it to me on Discord after your stream? If I'll for sure take a look, man. There's a wait, your boy, are you in the Tacoma group? Let me know if you're in the Tacoma group. My bad. We're having a good time with tag team events at the moment. Got you. Okay. Yeah. Let me, man. But the point I'm saying is like Chalupas. That's what we just call him, CEO Chalupas. But Chalupas, him and June were kind of chopping it up, and some other people in that Tacoma area. And like it'd be kind of cool. He said it's funny because I'm so addicted to horse betting, but it's not healthy for you. So, but if we just did like a cash prize pool for the winners and stuff, and then maybe we could just do prizes and food on the side or something. So they're just trying to create a scene within that actual shop area in that downtown Broadway kind of area. So it's gonna be nice, man. You don't think you're in the server? I'll add you. I'll make sure I add you. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Let's do this. All right. All right, cool. Let me know if everything is back. I just tagged you. I think so. You're in it, but it's the server isn't that active. Oh damn, is it back? Yeah. Okay. Because Sarah lives nearby and can make those events. Nice, nice. That's good. So I tagged you, your boy. I don't. My bad if it lagged a bit, but I had to double check because I was trying to send you an invite. I couldn't, so I realized I think you're in it already. But I just tagged you in general. There's the general chat. So let me know if that popped up. Yeah, I'm back. Lilith, what's going on with you? Let me know when you stream next, man. I'm trying to stream as much as possible today. I actually called out and I was feeling sick like in the like around 1 a.m. I just woke up coughing a lot. So I was like, damn, what the heck? I kind of freaked out. So I started, I took some cough syrup. I actually felt really good this morning, but then physically I didn't feel too great. Like I was just kind of tired, like walking up the hill. So I got off the bus over here. I checked the Google Maps. I was like, why are they making me walk to the coffee shop? Because I know if I walk, I gotta go up a little, like three blocks of staircases and hills. I'm like, let me get that in right now. 3 blocks of staircases, hills, got it in. My bad. Let me check if your boy responded. Anyway, he's probably there. He's hanging out. He's hanging out. Um, so I walked up there. I started feeling tired, but also like at my old job, I used to walk the staircases all the time. 6 to 7 flights of staircases. I would just walk and run up that joint just for fun, just to train and work out. And then I come back to my department. I would check the phone call. I was like, hey, we ain't got no calls. We ain't got no orders. I would just start doing push-ups. I'd be watching like football, like some people in college training. Yeah, I'd be doing funny stuff like that. You're stacking too many servers, your boy. It's crazy. I think the Spokane one, I had to like slide it. So on the left side, I had to slide it down on the side. So I was like, I'm getting too many notifications on the left. I gotta do the minimal ones and the ones that I'm moderators in or whatever. I gotta put those on the side, keep track of those, and that's it. But everything else, man, I was like, it's too much to keep track of. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny. You're stacking too many servers though. But yeah, Lilith, that's the whole. I don't know. I don't feel as sick as I did this morning, but I was like, I just feel physically tired. So I don't know if like my body was fighting off something. I probably was like, I probably caught something small and my body just fought it off overnight. But I called out because the thing is, we have a 5 hour window before start time of your shift. So I'm like, supervisor, like, since you have a 5 hour window, and if you're starting at a certain time in the morning, you might as well call out late at night if you're not feeling up to it, or if you don't feel great. I was like, that's fair. So every now and again, I'll try to call right before I go to bed. But then I'm like, you know what? I've only used it once, but this is my second time doing it. That kind of, yeah, it took me aback anyway. My bad. Trying to find my words here. Boom. Apple something coffee. I forgot what it was. Something latte. Apple something latte. Caramel? I don't know. Oh, I like that sound. This park has like a xylophone. That sound was nice. You mute them all and shove them in groups. So I've accidentally put certain ones in groups, and I'm like, I don't know if I should be doing that because then I lose track of like the actual group folder thing. You know what I mean? So I've missed out a lot on that. Like, this is just stuff that I should have been keeping track of. Then I realized I had it accidentally in a folder. Coffee sounds good right now. I'm trying to like not, well, like when it's days before work, I'm trying not to drink it. But then on days when I do work, I drink. So then it's like I'm trying to balance out. I got to move around more. You know what I mean? I realize my body's not tired enough. I need to move it more. I need to do things. Dry days like this, dry mornings like this, I should have went and worked out. Went to the basketball court. Did a little something. But yeah, here we are. You know. But I will go to the library later. Like, you'll see me live stream on the DQ, do some Dragon Quest. Shout out to my guy Solarian. I was watching his live last night, and actually he popped in on the live yesterday over here, and excuse me, he was telling me that Square Enix was shutting down on Dragon Quest live streams and videos because a lot of it is like, if you get to the ending of Dragon Quest 2, then they will have spoilers for like upcoming games or something. Like, it's like a secret ending. So they're like, anyone who does stuff like that, you're getting taken down. So I was like, you have up until, they're allowing it up until mid-December, I believe, because the game came out end of October. So they're giving it like a month and a half, which is interesting. And it's funny because like, if you played the end of 3, you knew that 3 turned into 1 and 2. That's like old 80s, 90s lore. And then it goes that far back, I should say. And then when you play 1, you know 1 goes into 2. So then the fact that 2 has a secret ending, I don't know if they're foreshadowing the 12th game or just like another game that's in the actual series that. Because the thing is, they announced 7, so that's what I'm so confused about. They announced 7, so I'm like, Anyway, RPG talk, man. RPG talk. Yeah, I've been missing out on a lot of the stuff. I'll randomly catch the crotchety old gamers, man, because they go for about 3 to 4 hours sometimes. I was able to catch the. I saw you last time, probably in the Halloween stream. Is it the Halloween one? I think that was the last one. That was like Friday too. So yeah. Hey, time is flying, low key. I'm trying to utilize the time a little better. I messed up my. All right, hold on. Let me check this noti. Got it. Okay, he got it. You okay? Okay, so that's we were kind of worried because they had finished the mission, and then you were in one of the missions. Then they finished it, and then they realized you weren't in the actual voice chat. So I forget his name, but he goes, "Hey, you think she's all right? He didn't come back yet." And then they're like, "Maybe she's taking care of the kids, so we'll let that be. All right, let's run another one. Let's run a quick one." So then, but they were kind of worried, like, "Are you okay?" So I don't know if they messaged you, but I was like, I don't know what happened. But that makes sense though. You got drunk on Halloween. Did any people come by and ask for knock on the door for candy? I was eating some candy. I legit just walked the fuck away from it. Yeah, I feel it. That's crazy. That's crazy. It happens sometimes, man. Sometimes you just pop out the headphones and it's like, all right, give me a second. And then that second turns into a minute. No trick or treating over there. Where I'm at, I mean, I'm not saying there isn't trick or treating, but because we have like our surrounding areas in the county, there's a lot more nicer neighborhoods. Like there's parts of the north end, there's parts of like Bellevue on the east side and things like that you can drive to, and they have a lot more nicer houses with a lot more Halloween decorations. People will just drive kids over there and they're like, here, go around. Just we'll walk around this block. They'll circle around the block, just grab a whole bunch of candy and stuff. That's what we used to do sometimes. You feel rude sometimes, but you get those times where you're just like, can't with this and just walk away. I feel that. I had that at work, man. Shout out to this old dude, man. It's old him. He's an OG, but it's like he be talking crazy. Like it's just one of those, you know. It's not that I don't respect what he says. It's just that some people with the way they be talking, it's like, oh man, I'm just here to listen. You could tell like he just needs someone to listen to him. Like somebody ain't talked to him in a long time. So I just sit there and listen to him sometimes, and then I pretend to look at my phone like, hey, my bad, bro. I gotta go. I gotta go back to work, and it's just hella funny, man, because he'll just be going off all day about random shit, and I'm like, I don't know where this came from. I don't know where this is coming from right now. My roommates block the stairs to our front door with the garbage bin every year. Nice. I'd hand out candy if I was in my own place. I feel that. I'd actually do the caramel apples. Oh, the cake pops. Yeah, caramel apples are like I think when I was a kid, someone warned me. They're like, don't bite it. I was like, what? Every candy I got, I tried to chew on, but they're like, yeah, there's some that just dissolve. So I had to learn the hard way as a kid. It was like that, and then like, well, you know what's funny? Because we watched Ed, and Eddie growing up. It's like you learn about jawbreakers early. You're like, yeah, these are literal. These would probably break your jaw if you're like a kid. So just don't chew them, you know. But those kind of the cake pops obviously are pretty good. I think last time I had a cake pop, it was that generic Starbucks one. You know, the generic Starbucks like you know what sucks? The Starbucks one is like $5, 5, $10 or something for that small little cake pop. It's just nasty. I mean, it's not nasty. It's not that great. It's just pretty generic. But yeah. Oh yeah. So our house. Oh well, your boy's been to my house. It's like you know how it's kind of out the way. It's like within the alley, like the little, like the walkway alleyway. People don't really know to come by. So it's funny because there's some years my dad is really prepared to like hand out stuff to kids, but I'm like, I don't think they're gonna find the house. They might see the light and they just think it's a back door to the rest of the house. You know what I mean? And nobody ever comes by. One time, my mom, I think she bought like a bag of candy and was like, "Well, just in case kids come." I was like, "They're not gonna find the house. I'm telling you, no one finds this house ever." And yeah, no one ever has found it all these years. Ed and Eddie, jawbreaker, iconic. And it's funny because the way they would do, especially like when Jimmy would take a jawbreaker, it would stretch out his braces. Remember that he would slip it through the braces and it would just stretch out his whole face. It's hella funny. It was hella cartoony. Yeah, bro. Hidden treasures. We shut the lights off, and most won't come into the yard because of the dogs. How many dogs you got? I'm usually out with my kids, but they went and did shit with friends this year, so I got blasted and went to bed very early. Yeah, man, it's interesting because I remember those days when like me and all my cousins were all relatively the same age, and like our aunts and uncles would just drive us around. You know what I'm saying? They would just drive us around and be like, let's go over here, let's try this out. And we'd be at these super nice neighborhoods, like bruh, like I don't even remember where we're at. Probably the east side, like Bellevue and Kirkland type shit, way back. This is probably back when like Auburn and Kent was still the suburbs before it is what it is now. Shit crazy right now. They tripping now. Two dogs. Yeah, you hear two dogs barking, man. You'll be like, I don't know if I'm on candy over there. Them kids might think they might turn into the candy and dog food if they go to that house. They hear them dogs barking. Like, I don't know if I want to go there right now. But yeah, good times, man. Yeah, Halloween. Every Halloween, especially like at night, I will visit my friend got murdered on Halloween, so I always go. I mean, you guys see me on regular live streams at night. Like I'll just go hang out at his steps where he got shot and killed at, and I'll just smoke and just hang out and talk. But that's like in the neighborhood, like that's a couple blocks away from me. So sometimes I just walk there to hang out, and it's good reception for the phone. Also, for some reason I don't know why, but usually I go there, hang out with some people, meet some new people that night, people from the neighborhood, people that knew him. We all kind of just reminisce a little bit. Most people just get smoked out, and some people it's rarely that people get drunk. Most people smoke, but yeah, I didn't feel a need to meet and see anyone that night. I was just like, let me just stay inside today. Something's telling me like just it's raining a lot right now, like it did last year. Last time I was out there with a full cigar, smoking a full cigar in the rain with a guy I met, and he's just fresh out of jail too. And it was funny because we're just chopping it up, and yeah, it was just one of those things where I was just like, I don't know if I need to do this right now, And I don't know. I've been saying this for the past couple of live streams. It's like the fact that my mental and just everything I've been learning in the past couple whatever days and weeks is just like, oh yeah, I'm trying to gear myself more towards just peace and just peace, just simple peace, man. It's like my body's not even allowing myself to go towards places I don't need to be at. It's even keeping me out of fights, which is really dope. Because there's some times where I felt like I was offended, my ego kicked in, and I started getting a little offended by people, like just a little small remarks and conversations and stuff. And I'm like, my initial reaction, not that I've ever hurt anyone, I was like, I might have to fight this person. That's I just started thinking that way, like the fight or flight or whatever starts kicking in. I'm like, you know what, man, this is actually a good opportunity to really just analyze. This person has their own issues. They're trying to impose on you, and you got to walk away because they can't have that much control and power over your peace. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real interesting thing that I've been noticing a lot lately. But like the whole point I'm making is last year around the same time, I was still not gravitating, but like still comfortable and going towards certain things from my past or whatever that were negative and not good for me. Like it was normal. Like it was just normal to me. And then now I find myself around people that I normally have long conversations with, if not whatever. You know what I'm saying? I hang out with people for a long time and I'm like, I don't even want to spend time with this person. Like they're either constantly stuck in the past or constantly negative about certain things. They're dealing with something negative within themselves. That starts to come out. And then the whole conversation ends up becoming about what they need to deal with. And that's like, I'm your friend, but I'm also not your therapist. I can only hold so much space. So anyway, I say all that to say it had me reflect a bit about certain friendships down the line or in the past that have came and went. And I was like, this is interesting, man. Because I think everyone I know that left the city, finally got out of the city, I should say, um, finally got their sense of peace to some degree. You know what I mean? And I've been like long overdue. I've been long overdue, man. I've been saying this for a while. I need to go somewhere warm, man. I just need some sunshine, really. I need that personally. That's why we've been looking at Texas for so long, or I've been looking at Texas, trying to get that in, trying to get that going. Some degree is better than no degree. Yeah, yeah, some degree is better than no degree. I've been saying that too, man. Like when I was doing a little pre-recorded truancy hour joints, I tell people all the time, like, you understand the degrees of things in life that you have withstood and handled, and even the threshold of things that you're not willing to handle. And for that, you can certify yourself. Like you don't. That's why I say this. I call it the university mindset. Where it's like you don't have to go to university or college to get a degree or necessarily validate yourself. There, you want to do that if you want to become like a surgeon and things along that line, right? Because you want to be a certified person in society that can actually take care of people. But the degrees of yourself, man, you can certify your own existence as a human being. You can't necessarily validate yourself for a job, but you can validate your existence for a human being. A lot of people validate their own living, whatever, based off of a certain wage. Because people make them feel that way. People make them feel like shit because they're not making a certain amount per year, or you don't have a certain degree, or you didn't take care of certain things at a certain time, age, range, or whatever. Like, it's just weird stuff, just weird, you know, cultural, whatever stuff that we impose on each other. And yeah, some degree is better than no degree. You're right, Lilith. Some degree. You think about that. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's like Apple something. But I think that's been my thing. I've been trying to push a little more for those still tuning in. It's like, I think a lot of where people struggle is just not understanding their own value, or not even loving themselves for who they are, what they've been so far, man. I think I just been wanting to help people with that. I'm leaving a lot of those inklings of, I don't know what the word is, like imparting bits of that wisdom once a week. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I mean, I'm doing a mini one right now, just chopping it up and reminiscing, I guess. But here it is, man. I just, I don't want to sit there and act like, oh, this is the life purpose, but this is just where my life is at right now. We did all what was it? 2023 was the 23 to 24 was Pokemon card packs. 24 to 25 was Beyblade, and then here we are, just like, yeah, you did so much stuff on the side. It's time to really impart that wisdom, all the work you did on the side, and reflection you did for yourself, and even doing, whatever on the financial side. Like, it's time to share that or whatever. It's kind of where I'm at. We'll see how things go. See how things go. Yeah. Oh no, man. Give me a second. Make sure all these notices are good. We get to walking down towards that's the thing, man. It's like oh, my bad. Am I going to be streaming? I might be streaming like a half an hour or like an hour from now. What do you think, Lilith? I mean, if you want to hang out and watch me play Dragon Quest, and you can type to me in the chat. I'll type back. Obviously, I'll double check. It's nice to have people tune in on me. If you want me to, I'll do that. Because there's a piece of me that also just wants to walk around. There's a piece of me that wants to do that. But the thing is, so I want to like play some games, and as I play the game, I charge my phone on the side, charge my devices, charge the microphone, and then I might walk around again and do it all over. You know what I'm saying? Do it all over. That's what I'm thinking about, man. But let me know if you hang out. I mean, are you saying, when you say streaming, are you saying specifically like this, the one-on-one, whatever, or are you saying like the video game stuff? Excuse me. I will pop in and out. And out for whatever you're doing. Got you. Okay, just period. Yeah, I'll try to do as much as I can today, because, man, last night I was just like, for some reason I was dreading, like, oh yeah, I need to keep recording some more Digimon so I can put that out. And then as I was playing it, for some reason I was dreading turning on my laptop and playing Steam, or not Steam, but turning on the OBS. And then as I started playing the game, like the storyline and where I was at in the game, training and battling wise, I was like, okay, I'm at a good part in the game. Like, I'm just cruising. My team is like mega Digimon now. I was hella hyped. Like, let's go. And I was playing for like a good 2 hours, and I was like, man, I missed the days I was jobless, man, because I would have just been playing this game a whole lot more. I mean, you know how that goes. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Lilith. I think I'm gonna probably do like an hour of DQ. I should go slow on the game, because there is they're gonna ban content if you're moving too fast in the game, because they don't want spoilers. But it's an RPG, and there's people who sit there for like 20 hours of the day, 16, 20 hours a day playing the game. So someone's going to show the ending. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, I have an appointment in 20 minutes. All right, got you. So envious of people who play. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to get to that point. If I just sat around playing games. But the other thing too is, like, I don't really do, like, some people would just do Fortnite all day and then get donations. But I'm like, I don't even play Fortnite. But if I could just sit around playing RPGs or whatever, I'll do that. And I say this like I said last time, man. Shout out to Solarian, king of the RPGs. I do want to play more like monster collector kind of ones. So I might do Monster Hunter stories. That would get dull, yeah. It's just like, I think variety wise. But see, that's the thing. I do like Monster Hunter. Got it. All right. We'll check in later then. And good luck at your appointment. Good luck with everything. Hopefully everything is good. But yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the stop over there. But yeah, get it in. So that makes sense. I'm gonna just charge up everything. Get on there for like a good hour, hour and a half, maybe two. And then from there, I probably like, what am I thinking? Like walk around or something. Cause it's nice out, man. It's real nice today. It ain't even chilly. Like I don't even feel no wind. I don't feel no wind blowing. Yeah. Also, my bad because it's like, oh, am I gonna come to play in Tacoma at June's thing? I don't know, man. I gotta. What day is that? Saturday or Sunday? I mean, so 22nd. Let me think about that. It depends how far I get in these. I'm pretty sure I can beat Dragon Quest 1 either by the end of the week or yeah, within a week. So if I can get that done Saturday at 6 p.m. Okay. If it's at 6 p.m. Oh shit, I don't know. Hey, your boy, you know what's funny? Last time, oh, I shouldn't say funny. I don't think anything bad happened, but last time I did the Tacoma meetup because I gotta like catch the bus late to go back home. I remember I was sitting there at the bus stop. Man, these two fucking kids, they was crashing. They were just little crash out kids, little badass kids, and they was just over here throwing shit around next to the homeless. I'm like, what are you guys doing? And then when the bus showed up, the bus driver didn't want to deal with them. He was like, nah, you know what? We got to take a quick rest. So this bus is going out of commission. But he lied, and the bus driver just kept all of his stuff on, and he went to the next stop and picked those people up. But the fucking kids was over here threatening to shoot up the bus and the bus driver. I was like, bro, this is all bad. But so it depends on the time of day. You know what I mean? So if it's 6 p.m., I'm going to think about it. Let me think about it. You know what I mean? I might go. It sounds kind of fun. But we'll see, man. Yeah, it's whack, man. It's whack. I was like, like, what are you guys doing? So I'm over, but the thing was like that was a Sunday. It was a weekend. I think it was a Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm like, I'm standing there at the bus stop, like, wait, we gotta wait another 30 minutes because these guys threatened the bus driver for the next one to show up. Well, that's some bullshit. So I had to walk up the street, catch a lift to like Angle Lake or Tukwila or something. It was like a $50 lift. I was like, God damn. So it just depends on what the temperature of the city or downtown is at the moment. So we'll see. I'm not opposed to going down there though, because I like hanging out with you know me, I like traveling to go hang out at tournaments. I might drop in on tabletop this weekend. It's been a while. I think last time I hung out with those people, excuse me, I was what do you call this? I went to get lobster rolls with them, which is funny. But yeah. I bet I'm over here looking over, see if the bus is showing up. But yeah, man. All right, your boy. I'm gonna save up my battery here, catch this bus, and then yeah, catch this bus. I'm gonna go up there, catch a ride back up if you can, man. Yeah, got to be a couple people driving through your part of Seattle. I hope so. So yeah, maybe I'll coordinate with people that are going south to that event. But yeah, I mean, it's normally not that bad. That's the thing is like, I think on that particular night it was just a couple knuckleheads out there. I was like, bro, that's some bullshit. But yeah, all right, bro. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna try to stay busy today. Utilize my time. All right, man. For everyone that dropped in too. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.